Hello, I am live again. This workout is a brand new one. I'm doing it for my mom and anybody that is in nursing homes, isolated into their rooms, or anybody that's in wheelchairs or anything like that. So it's going to be a very, very simple workout. Only do what you can handle. Okay, so again, very, very small movements. If any of my people decide that they want to pop on, you can pop on and have a peek and see if you want to send it to your parents. So again, it's designed for frail elderly people. Okay, so hopefully my mother found this one. We've been trying for the last half an hour to get her hooked up here. So hopefully she'll find it or she won't be doing it live. Okay, so I'm going to grab my phone in case she suddenly gives me a call going, I can't find it. Okay, so sit onto a chair. For this one, you don't need anything, but if you have some kind of little ball in the future, we'll use that little ball, okay? So nice and slow. We're going to go one body part at a time. So we're going to start with just 1 foot, okay? So if you're in a wheelchair, just lift it off of the rest a little bit. If you're on your chair, just lift up a little bit. Just go into a gentle circle. Okay. So really gentle, whatever your range of motion is, and go round and around, and then go the other direction a few times. Okay. Try to sit up nice and straight if you can. Good. And then let's rest that side a little bit and pick the other one up. Just a tiny bit. Just a gentle circle, nice and slow. If your feet don't want to make circles anymore, you do whatever you can. If it gets too tiring, you put your leg down and go the other way a little bit. Great, okay? If your feet are either on the rests or on the ground, okay, just place them on there safely and just pick up your feet and put them back down. So my heels are staying down. I'm not picking my heel up, okay? Just picking up my toes and a little bit of my foot and then put it down. Pick it up, put it down, nice and slow. Good. If it feels a little uncomfortable on your legs and you haven't worked out for a little while, you take as many rests as you need to. Okay, good. We're going to move on to picking up your heels. So just pick up your heels onto your toes and come back. Pick up your heels. If you do not have use or movement of your legs, that's okay. You hang out for a while and we're going to get to the arms soon enough. Okay, just up and down. Nice and slow. You're not rushing anything. We're not in a hurry. Okay, perfect. Now what you're going to do is, if you can reach up, okay, you just reach up as if you're picking something from a tree. So you might be able to reach up high, or your shoulders may not want to do that anymore. And in that case, just pick in front of you. Okay, so nice and slow, nice and gentle, nice and high if your body allows it without any pain at all. Okay, so just getting that body moving, that trunk moving a little tiny bit. And pick those apples or oranges or whatever it is you can imagine is on that tree. Nice. Okay. Allow your arms to sit at the side. So if you're in a wheelchair, just bring them to the outside if you can. Okay. And you're just going to swing. Just gently swing your arms. Make sure your thumbs are upward. Okay. I'm always controlled, so I'm not doing that. I'm just gently swinging and allowing a little bit of loosening up in those shoulders. If I'm going too fast, you can go at whatever speed you need to. If I'm going a little too slow, you can go a little faster. Okay, just relax your shoulders. Okay, we're going to move to bringing your hands together if you can and opening them up. As far as you can go, it might not be very far. Bring your hands together and open up all the way. There we go. Nice and gentle. I'm sorry, guys. You keep going. I'm just going to... I'm online right now. Sorry, I can't talk. Okay, perfect. Now you're down to the sides and you're just going to rotate, 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 rotate. I'm terribly sorry that's happening again. And so you're just thinking about turning your thumbs back, turning your thumbs forward. Okay, perfect. So we're going to start working out a tiny little bit, very gentle. So feet on the floor. You're just going to raise your foot up a little bit with a bent knee and put it down. Okay. See if you can raise the other one up a little bit, even if it's an inch or two off the ground. That's fine. Up and down. Up and down. Make sure you're not feeling that in your back. Okay. Let's take a tiny little rest there. And we're going to do some more of those in a second. Okay. Try to sit up nice and straight if you can. Okay, let's try some more. So just up a little tiny bit and down nice and slow. Up a tiny bit and down nice and slow. You've got it. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath. 2 more. Up and down, up and down. Good. Rest. I'm going to give you an option with this last one. If that is too easy for you, we're going to pick up the leg in front of you if you can, okay? If that's too hard, you're going to go back to just lifting the knees. So I just pick up, put down. Pick up, put down. Nice and slow. When you do this, the front of your legs right in here should be getting a little bit tired. I'm sorry, guys. This is a test, and I've got madness happening in my family, I see suddenly. Okay, give those legs a rest a little tiny bit. And we're going to do a couple things with your arms, okay? So you're going to bring your palms upward, and you're going to think about coming up to your shoulder if you can. If you can't quite make it all the way up to your shoulder, that's okay. Come back down. Try the other shoulder. Come back down. You're probably not going to be able to touch your actual shoulder. You're thinking about doing a little bit of a bicep curl. So you're feeling the front of your arms, okay? So this is a nice gentle workout today. We might slowly, depending on who starts watching, making it a little more difficult. If you want this to be harder, make a fist, okay, and tighten up those arms. Tighten it up every single time. There you go. Good. And give that a rest for a second. We're going to do another set of those, but a little bit differently this time. Okay. We're going to cross across to our opposite shoulder. So make a fist or palms, whichever you need. Tap your shoulder across your body if you can. Come down. Tap your shoulder, come down. Make a fist if you want to, and down. Fist and down. Couple more. Good. Let those arms just hang for a little bit and relax them. We're going to go back down to the legs a tiny bit. Okay. So what you're going to do, sitting tall in your chair, okay, feet on the rests if you're in the wheelchair, feet on the floor, and you're just going to open up your knees. So I'm leaving my feet on the floor, and I'm just going to bring my knees together and open, together and open. Okay, so nice and gentle. I am thinking about using my sides of my legs a little bit. Pull them out, push them in. Pull them out, push them in. There we go. Okay. Give those a rest. Those of you in a wheelchair, you're going to continue to do another set of those. Those of you on the chair, we're going to try to make it a little bit harder. If you can't, you go back to just dropping. Okay? So in a wheelchair, you're still doing this. In a chair, you're going to try to slide your leg a little bit. Okay? So as if your foot is on a 12 o'clock right there, you're going to slide over to 1 and maybe over to 2. And then you're going to slide that back in. Okay? So again, the wheelchair, you're this way. The rest of you can slide. Slide and come back. You notice when I'm sliding, I'm not moving my bum. It's staying on the chair. Okay? I am working the outside of my hip. So I feel the outside of my bum a little bit. Nice and slow. Slide it in. Slide it out. You also notice if you watch me, my knee is in the same line as my foot. So some of you might want to do this, okay, where your foot goes ahead. That's not what we want to do. You want to keep it straight and just open up and close. Open up and close. Okay, good. Other side, same thing. Go from 12 o'clock to 10 o'clock if you can. And open and close. Open and close. Good. Okay. If you have a little ball and it's ready to go, you're going to put it right here in between your knees. If you don't have a little ball, I want you to just make your hands into fists and put those in between your legs a little bit, okay? So what you're going to do with this one is you're going to squeeze your fists. Squeeze, squeeze with your legs, okay? So I'm bringing my legs together and squeezing against my hands. And you should feel your inner thighs a little bit. That's what we're trying to work now. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Couple more, guys. Okay, we're gonna go back up to the arms. So you're gonna bring your arms right down beside you, and you're gonna bring your palms towards the screen. Okay, so your thumbs are outward, your palms are towards the screen. Okay, and you're gonna come up to the center and down. Up to the center and down. If you can't quite come as high as I can, just wherever you can. Okay, up, 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 and down. Up, 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 and down. Let's do 2 more, guys. I know these ones are a little bit tough. Okay, bring those arms down. For the second set, we're going to do them slightly different. What we're going to do is with a ball or with an imaginary ball. You have that ball on your counter. You're going to pick that ball up and put it in your cupboard, okay? And bring it down. If that hurts your shoulders, I want you just to put it up on a little bit of a cupboard here. So from here to here, here to here, okay? If it didn't hurt your shoulders, put it up in that top cupboard and down. Top cupboard and down. We're just going to do a couple more. Your shoulders might be getting a little bit tired. And down. Bring that down. And again, just gently let those shoulders relax. Okay. We're going to go back to the legs. We're going to work on the back of your legs, your hamstrings. So if you feel like you can come up in your chair a little bit and feel safe, then do that. If you're in a wheelchair, then you stay where you are. And what you're going to do in a wheelchair is, hopefully you'll have space, is bring your leg out and then see if you can kind of get it to almost kick behind in between your chair. Okay. So if you're not and you're on a chair, I want you to put that foot on the ground and push it into the ground and bring it to you. Okay. When you slide that foot, you should feel the back of your leg. And then you're going to try the other foot and slide it in. So how hard you push into the ground is up to you. If you're not feeling it, push down a little bit harder until you feel that. Okay, and slide. Nice and slow. Slide. If I'm going too fast, don't try to keep up. Okay. Just do your own pace. Slide. Good. The last one. Okay, good. So we just did all of the leg muscles. We're going to do the bum. This one's going to seem a little bit weird, but what you're going to do is sitting up straight, you're going to tighten your bum right up. And you notice when you tighten your bum up, I just grew up, relax, tighten and relax. That's all you're going to do. Tighten your bum up and relax. Try and keep the rest of your body relaxed and make sure you breathe. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. You don't have to take huge breaths. Whatever you're comfortable with. And down. A couple more. Okay, wonderful. So what we're going to do now is you're going to bring your arms back down, but this time you're going to turn them away from you so I can see your fingernails. Okay. So your hands are right here. You're nice and tall. You're going to keep those elbows absolutely straight, so they're not going to bend. And then you're going to push behind yourself a little bit. Push behind. So I'm just going to turn so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm right here. I'm just pushing behind. And when I push behind, I can feel the back of my arm tightening up. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay, so just push behind, relax your shoulders, push behind. If you need it harder, make a fist and really tighten up all of your arm. Push, push, push. There you go. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Good. Jiggle out those arms a tiny bit more. Okay. You're going to, if you have a ball, you're going to use a ball. If you don't have a ball, you're going to put your hands together like this, okay? Or like this, whichever one you want, okay? Whatever feels better for you. I like this way. And what I'm going to do is squeeze those hands together. Push, 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 push. And when I push, I feel right here. This is what I want to feel, okay? If I'm feeling in here too much, bring your elbows down a little bit more and push. Find the right spot for you. Squeeze, release. It's important you breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. There you go. Couple more, guys. Okay, rest. Okay, we're going to work your back. So you're going to put your arms like this, as if you were sitting on a throne, okay? You're going to turn your hands up so your thumbs are up. And then you're going to squeeze the bottom of your shoulder blades, okay? So in your back, your shoulder blades, you're going to squeeze those together, and that's going to pull your arms back. So I'm not pulling my arms back. My back is squeezing, and that makes me move my hands, okay? Let it loose. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Come out. Make sure the shoulders are down and relax. Make sure you're not up here. Okay, squeeze the shoulder blades and relax. The other thing I don't want to see you do is lift your chest up. So if you're doing this, your back is moving, that's not right. Okay, so keep that lower back against the chair or sitting up straight. Squeeze the shoulder blades and forward. Squeeze and forward. Squeeze and forward. Don't let your neck come forward. Okay, keep that neck nice and tall, that head nice and tall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There you go. Give that a rest. Okay, we're going to work the top of the shoulders a tiny bit. If this is too hard, you take rest, as many as you need. So the shoulders up here, when we lift our arms, tend to burn a little bit. It's okay if it's burning a little bit, but if you can't hold it anymore, you're starting to shake, then you rest, okay? So as if you're an airplane, you're going to bring your arms like an airplane, okay? And then you're going to bring them down. You're going to lift them like an airplane, making sure that it's your arm, not your neck muscles that are lifting, okay? Come back down nice and slow and lift again. And back down nice and slow. And lift again. This time when you're up here, stay up there for a second and make little tiny circles, just little circles. Not big like this, just tiny little ones. You're going to feel those shoulders burn a little bit. Rest if you need to, but a little bit of burning is okay. Good. And then bring it down. Okay. Give those a rest, and we'll do that again. Okay. Up we go. And down we go. Up we go. This should not cause you any pain, and you're not coming past a straight line. So I don't want to see your arm up there, okay? Not when your hands are in this position. It's not good for your shoulders. Don't even try it. There we go. Okay. Up we go. If your neck is bothering you, it's time to stop. Little circles. Wonderful. Come back down. Okay. Good. Okay. You're going to try to lean forward a little tiny bit in your chair, just like that. Notice when I lean forward, I don't round my back. I want my back to be straight. So I'm just going to lean forward a little bit. Okay. I'm going to bring my arms out in front of me and I'm going to open up like that. So my thumbs are up and I'm squeezing the back of my shoulders. Okay. Come back down. Squeeze. If you can lean forward more comfortably, you can do it. But if you can't, don't do it. Squeeze. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades. Come back. I feel the back of my shoulders. Slow it down if you need to. Rest if you need to. One more if you can. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, we're going to stretch a tiny bit. So if you're in the wheelchair, if you can bring your foot out, okay, you're just going to point and flex. If you're on the chair, you can either bring your foot up or you can slide to the edge a tiny bit so that your foot rests on the ground. Okay, it's up to you, and just point and flex. I bring my foot off the ground so that I can get good point. Otherwise, that's where I stop. Okay, so if your leg can handle being up for a little bit, just point and flex, point and flex. Doing this movement, you're actually feeling, hopefully, a stretch kind of all the way up your front of your leg as well as up the back of your leg. This is a great thing to do when you're maybe watching a TV show. You can do it sitting like this, or you can have your legs up on your chair. Okay, it is a great way, especially if you're up on the chair, to get some blood flowing through those muscles of your legs. Okay, especially if you can't go for walks right now. Up and down, nice and slow. If you found that this workout was a little too easy, a little too slow, and you have a band, you can join me for my Keep Going class. Keep Going is all about sitting on a chair as well. Switch feet up and down, but you're using a band to get a little more resistance. Okay. There's also stretching classes on a chair. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, just let me know what you need. Okay, push. Good. Okay. Bring your arms out to the side. Relax your shoulders down. And when you're in this position with your thumbs up, you might feel a little stretch in your chest. We're going to deepen that a little bit up the arms by just simply pushing your arm back and then straight. So my arm is just going back and straight and back and straight. Okay. You should feel all the way up the arms, a little bit of a stretch. Gentle. Make sure you're not holding your arms up like this, right? And your shoulders. Just relax. If your arms are getting tired, take some breaks. This is another stretch throughout the day that you can easily do. Okay, and we're going to get the back of the arms. And how we're going to do that is as if you had two little puppies. Go from their head to their tail. Go back to their head to the tail. So I kind of plop my hand on their head and I smoothly go down. Plop and down. Plop and down. Okay. Okay, good. Little tiny rolling of the shoulders. You're not going up high. Just a little roll back and down. Okay. So that's it for today. Nice simple exercise that you can do. I will post this on YouTube for anybody to watch. Again, if you're one of my regulars, if you want to pass this on to your parents, maybe in a nursing home, please feel free to do that. I won't be doing these on a regular like I'm doing the others, but I will post and notify you if you want me to. Okay, so have a lovely afternoon, guys. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.